Yo, 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 yo. What it do tonight? What it do? Give people a couple minutes. Notifications popping up. What up, Rob T? What up with you? Ken Norton? What up? What up? How y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing? Phone, what up? What up with you guys? What's going on? What's going on? Johnny Felton. What's up, man? What's up, gentlemen? What's up? I got more of the crew that'll be joining me here. Probably a little later on or whatever, but wanted to go live, man. A couple of days out here from the weekend. You know what I'm saying? All-Star weekend coming up, Valentine's weekend coming up. These raffles are out here now for all these damn shoes. Victor Williams, what's good with you from Milwaukee? Checking in. Appreciate it. Did you turn in your redemption for sure? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So I got the Stranger Thing foam posits. I selected those. I think that's definitely a shoe I wanted to get in for a review. That's definitely one that if I can, or it'd be great trade bait, right? I'm not, like I said, I'm not like the hugest foam posit fan, but I just felt like that was kind of the most unique pair to go ahead and grab out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we'll see what's up. Now they did tell me when I reserved it that apparently the release date got pushed back just a little bit. So when it was originally supposed to release, it's not. So I guess it's coming out now a little later in February. They just told me to stay on the lookout for the invoice. Eventually they'll push it out to me, and then I just pay, and then there it is. What up, Jay? We're waiting on you, bro. Whatever you can get up in here, man. We waiting on you, Jay. I'm just going for the UNC Foam Posit Friday. Yeah, listen, there are so many shoes. The 27th. Okay, Johnny, thank you. There are so many shoes releasing this coming weekend. I mean, it's crazy. But speaking of which, who reserved the Salesman Sixes from JD Sport Finish Line? I have my pair that I need to pick up from the store, obviously, on Saturday. I did a reserve on mine. That's actually my first. Is that my first EA for this year? I think it is. It's my first EA here for 2026 that I went ahead and reserved. January was what it was in terms of the shoes dropping. You had the nines. You had the what is it? Those green Jordan 1 lows. They're all nice. You know what I'm saying? But in this case here, I definitely wanted these. Plus, I had the original infrared sixes, so I will be doing a comparison video on those, kind of like how I did the Georgetown versus the Ama Meniere sixes as well. I'll be going through them. It's true in Peru. Going to be potentially. Wait, hold on. Mundial 2030. What's happening in Peru? Potential something in Peru 2030. What's happening down there in Peru? He said, La Petra, you have Negares de Peru, Verdad. My Spanish is, listen, I'm getting better with my Spanish, but I'm not 100% sure here what you're dropping to me. Something that you have in Lagores de Peru, Verdad. Is that true? I don't know. Let me translate this real quick. Let me get back to it. Those 10s, those. Oh, yeah, the hydrangeas. That's another one. I actually like those. I like the coloring on the hydrangeas. I do. Why, bro, kind of I don't know about majestic looking, but whatever. What's going? Okay, look at it in Google. All right, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Let me use this Google Translate real quick. Um, that being said, I do have a listing here of all the shoes that are going to be dropping for All-Star Weekend, guys. And man, let me tell you, there's a lot of brands dropping a lot of shoes. Obviously, the highlight for a lot of people is going to be what's coming from Nike and Jordan brand. And of course, you got the unions dropping there. Now, they'll, what is it? The white, black, and blue pair and the red, black, and blue pair will be on the sneakers app at some time. But I'm not exactly sure of the date. In La Gata State, the letter P that you have in the call. Oh, no, this stands for Philly. This P stands for Philly. On the hat, my guy. It stands for Philly. Tú eres muy mamacita. Let's see. King Midas, what's up with you, man? Yeah, appreciate everybody tapped in right now. Smash that like button. Appreciate you guys being in here. What about the Ja Air Force Ones? Do you like them? Yeah, those are clean with the Swarovski crystals. Matter of fact, they got those plus the Ja shoes themselves. They're gonna have the Swarovski crystals on them as well, man. So, like I said, there's a lot of nice shoes dropping here for All-Star Weekend that I definitely want to check out. Like, matter of fact, let me just show you guys here. I got the list from Soul Retriever on here. And let me go ahead and size this up. Yeah, so we got the list here from Soul Retriever, guys. A lot of shoes dropping, man. A lot of shoes dropping. We'll just kind of go through these a little bit here. How's everyone think those Air Force 107 sign is going to do on the 13th? You're going to go for the Kobe 3. I'm going to try for the Kobe 3Ds, and I don't know how those Air Force 1s are going to do. Sometimes it's hit or miss when it comes to Air Force 1s. So we got the Jordan 40 All-Stars. I think these are releasing tomorrow. Tomorrow, 2/12. So there we go. Clean shoe, but I don't know what the stock numbers are looking like on these. I'm solo for now. Jay's going to be joining me. He's in the comments. I put it out there for 7 o'clock already, and he hit me kind of late, talking about 8 would be better, but I just wanted to keep it at the same time. Derek might be able to join. I'm not sure where Purple Haze is right now, but they all got the link to join at some point. So for now, I'm solo dolo with you guys, but they will be joining. Let's see here. We also have the Jordan 1 High OG All Stars. Now, I like this shoe a lot, but these here in particular, you guys can go right now on GOAT and StockX, and you can get them for dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. So that just lets you know these more than likely will sit around for a while, and you'll be able to get them on sale. If you want them now, like I said, you can go to the secondary market as it is, but if you wait, you're going to get these. These are probably, I can see these down around 120. I can see these down around 120. The quality's there, though. I like the quality of the Harry Suede. I like the Gold Wings logo on there. I think overall it's a nice looking shoe. It's just, you know how it is when it comes to a Jordan 1. Most people are passing over them for the most part, because we do have the Union Frag Jordan 1s also dropping this weekend. So, people are going to go after them pretty hardcore. So there's Jordan 1 love and hate. Now, these here, the hydrangeas, I like these. And from my understanding, I think the sneakers app is going to be the only place you can get these in extended sizing. So for the guys out there that like this shoe, these are definitely going to be available. The release date on these, is it the same day? I guess it's all This is all dropping tomorrow. It looks like. Let me check my sneakers app real quick because, like I said, I'm pulling this off Soul Retriever. Let me double check this. I think these are going to be. Let's see here. Upcoming. Drops tomorrow. Damn. Yep. And the Ja Morant's drop tomorrow as well. So the hydrangeas drop tomorrow. The cool gray All Star ones and the Ja Morant Swarovskis drop. Now, $225 for the Ja Morants. I bet you stock's gonna be limited on them joints. Let's see here. Saving my money for the phone posits. Okay. Here we got Kobe 3D EQL raffles up on APB, Extra Butter, New York, Grimoire, Oneness, and Foot Locker in store. Yeah, also Shoe Palace had a raffle going too. I don't know if it was just for yesterday or if it was yesterday and today, and then eventually they're going to be closing it out. But that being said, the Kobe 3Ds, they're going to be out there. A lot of raffles out there for them. Let's see here. But let me know in the comment section below, like, how do y'all feel about the hydrangeas? I actually really like these, man. I think these are nice. The leather quality on here looks really good. I know it's like a light purple, but look, for you guys out there that you went out for the pink awakes, you had no problem with those. You can't look at these and just go, oh, this is just a female shoe. These are clean. These are clean. There's nothing like flowery or anything overly effeminate about them. Now, this mirrored Jumpman on the back, that's different. I have not seen them do that before. Now, obviously, they did the mirrored Nike Air on the back for what was it, the Rare Airs? They did that, but I don't recall them doing a mirrored Jumpman on the back of any shoe. Let me know down in the comment section below if you've seen that before. Come to my spot in the Bronx. Yeah, I'm not up in New York, bro, so I can't do it. Let's see here. Because I told you, this goes yes I can get those. I can get those for you for $150. Okay. I have a sneaker store called Bodaman Footwear. Bodaman Footwear. Is that online too? Any Jordans you want. Are they legit though, right? They legit though. You got a resale shop or you got a Nike account? What's good with that? What's good with that? But like I said, man, these are pretty clean. I like these. I do. I like these. I may try to swing back for these. I don't know how these are actually going to do come release day. So retail price on them is $205. It says the live price right now is $244. I don't know. I think these are going to be an easy cop. They're going to move, but they're going to be an easy cop. He said we deal with the Africans strictly. All right, I got you, bro. All right, so let me see here. What else we got? Oh, what did I just do? My bad, y'all. My bad. All right, let me see here. What we got? Who's interested in these though? Ken Norton, what's good with you, my guy? What's good with you? Let's see here. What else we got? Only on Tuesdays for raffles. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. 4 pairs of Jordan 6s right now. $500 wholesale. Nah, I'm not Dominican, man. I'm not Dominican. A lot of people think I'm Dominican though, but my grandfather's originally from Cuba, from my understanding. And I say that because I was not alive when he was around. He passed away when my dad was young, so I don't know much about that side of the family. For my Adidas heads out here, we got the AE2 All Stars dropping. Um, I mean, look, this obviously this is a shoe if you're a hooper, you know. Um, the AE2s to me they don't hit the same as the AE1s did. So it is what it is when it comes to this shoe. I don't know how some of y'all out there feel about them. I think they need to go back to the drawing board, in my opinion, with this one, with this silhouette. Colorway is cool. The orange colorway is cool, but nah. We got the Adidas Dame All Star joints dropping as well. Uh, Again, this is obviously a Hooper shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of boring from my perspective, you know. But if you're an Adidas fan out there, it is what it is. Let's see. Now, this one here is going to be a big hitter. February 13th, you got the Air Jordan 3, the Levi's joints. What's y'all favorite colorway, man? What's your favorite colorway as far as the Levi's joints are concerned? Because they got these, they got the black pair, and then they have the white. But then I don't know where the pony hair pair is. That's the pair that my guy uh, Jay Elevate loves so much, man. I don't know where the pony hair pair is. What's up with those? Me personally, I like these the best. I like these. I would go these here. Then I would probably say the black ones, the blue ones, and then the pony hair joints. That's how I kind of rank them. Jay said all AEs are trash. I mean, so you didn't like the AE ones? You didn't like the AE ones at all? John Felton goes, Union ones, a very limited pair, but I'm in Tampa. Nike needs to do better. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand why they're making that black white pair so damn limited. I mean, before remember when they came out with it, they were talking about the fact that it was going to be a Tokyo release only. Then somehow it got expanded to New York. Now it's going to be out in LA. They did the sneakers pass today. Anybody out anybody out in the Bay Area was able to go in for the sneakers pass that happened for the black white Jordan 1s today. Ken Norton, I know you out there. Listen, I couldn't do it. I don't have the spoof technology, Jay. So I for damn sure couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And look, as we're talking about these shoes, I know some of y'all out here got significant others. And I know you plan on spending your bread trying to get these kicks, but hopefully, if you do have someone in your life, you taking care of them, right, for this weekend. When we walk in the house with 3-4 pairs of kicks, you done drop $600-$700 on yourself. You ain't spending no bread on your lady because you know you got don't forget about them. Hopefully y'all ready. He said I got a sneakers pass in Tampa. Okay. Okay. Were they releasing in Tampa, Johnny? Are they releasing out in Tampa at all? All right. Moving on here. Let's see what else we got. We talked about all three of the Levi's joints. All right, so here we go. The Ja Morants. Now, like I said, they're releasing on the sneakers app tomorrow. I'm gonna suspect that these are gonna probably be I'm gonna say less than 400 pairs of these. I don't know why. I just have a thought to myself that the retail the amount of pairs is gonna be low. I would be surprised if I see 1,000 or more pairs of these on the sneakers app. Joey Smack, he talking about they trash. I mean, look, if you don't like them, you don't like them. I get it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion when it comes to these kicks, but um, Not the white black flag. So what? So I know so where are all the I gotta find out where all the places that are dropping the other Union frags. When I get to the shoes, hopefully Soul Retriever will give me a listing of all the places that are gonna have raffles for them. Um, let's see here. Now, this is an interesting pair because these remind me of the Louis Vuitton joints that they dropped. I'm surprised they greenlighted these because they're so close to looking like the Louis Vuitton pair. As a matter of fact, how much are these even going for? What do these retail at? 160 for these joints. Um, I'm an Air Force One fan. I'm not sure how I feel about these overall. I don't know what I would have necessarily done different, but I don't know about these. I mean, I do like the chameleon effect, right? That you have on here. I think that's a dope effect. It kind of, you know what these remind me of? Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, this is like the same material that they used on the LeBron 40Ks. That's the same. That's the same like material that they used on those when they dropped them. That iridescent type of vibe to them. I mean, these are okay. And look, Nike's been pushing a lot with the Air Force One as of late. So, and there's people out there getting them. I see here it says Los Angeles. Oh, what just happened? It says Los Angeles on it. What just happened to my. Oh, there we go. Um, so I think that's dope, you know. But let's see here. There's no raffles out there. I think these are. Wait, is a resale like that on these? Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Nike. Let me check my phone here. Nike Air Force One All Star. Are they really going for that? I just went to GOAT right away. Damn, these things are really in the 400s right now. And they're saying the release date is going to be 2 days from that. That's interesting. I now here's my thing. Are they releasing out there in LA first and then uh coming here? Like going to be more of a wider release? Or is this kind of an all-star only pair? Let's see if we got any information on that. Nike, okay, will be releasing February 13th. So it looks like this might be a pair out there for All-Star weekend only, guys. Let's see here. My wife and me are going this weekend to help me in LA. She just said that I need to make sure I take her out to eat after everything. So I was like, sounds like hey, make a reservation, bro. Find a nice place and make a reservation and take her out to eat. Don't be, just trying to do Outback Steakhouse. Like, take her somewhere nice, somewhere where she's got to dress up. Same for you. I need them LeBron 23 All Stars. Speak of the devil. Cinco Tyler Radio. What up with you, bro? I have those shoes. You got these, huh? Okay. You got them already? You went ahead and paid resale for them? Or what you do? These is cool, though. These is cool. All right, let's take it back here a little bit. Hold up. All right. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Uh so they go to Ja Morant. I'm not sure. Okay, the Ja Morants, you got the Sabrina Ionescu's. These look like the KDs. I know these are the Devin Bookers up here at the top. I'm not sure who this green pair is for. I'm not sure who this green pair is for. This second one right here, if you guys can see me waving the mouse around. The Giannis joint, that's what they are, the Giannis's? Okay. These are the Giannis joints. I like the color. I do. I like all the all-star colors. I think that's pretty dope. I feel bad for Devin Booker because once again, overall, color is nice, but that silhouette is trash, bro. I have the bright green ones and the ones right below it. Okay, so those would be these are the Giannis's, and then these are the KDs below. I'm not sure the name. These are the KD 18s. Okay. You got the Sabrina joints, and then the John Morant. Now these are supposed to be Swarovski crystals on the John Morants as well. I'm not sure how y'all feel about those. Um, let's see here. Jason Tatum. This is another one. These military joints. I might have to do a reach back on those Nike Spirit on Book 2s later this year. So you like those? You like them joints? That's cool. Kobe All Star. Kobe 6 Protro 3D All Stars. These are dope. You know, these are gonna be a hard cop. I ain't got $1,000,000 for you, bro. Sorry about that. These are gonna be a dope cop though. A lot of raffles out there. Put in for them. Now, this here, I had no idea they were dropping these guys. The Fast and the Furious Pumas. Uh, they grasping at straws right now. Puma's just trying to grip on to anything at this point. I'm not sure about these at all. I'm a Fast and Furious fan, but ain't no damn way I'm buying these joints. Ain't no damn way I'm buying these joints. These are probably a good 5-6 years, maybe too late. Now they got one more Fast and Furious movie coming out, and that's it. That's it. The Hardens, yeah. And what's crazy is he just got traded too, did he not? I think he just went to the Cavaliers. These joints definitely remind me of some these remind me of like some damn Texas boots or some nonsense. I don't even know how to think about these joints. Really, let's go into these real quick. Let's take a look at these. 180 for these joints. A shield of metallic silver armor on the one-piece toe with side panels with a texture floral rose graphic. I don't know, chat. How y'all feel about these guys? How y'all feel about these? This is I don't even know how to feel about these, man. I don't. I don't at all. These are just. Hey, look. If you like them, I love them. But I don't know. I really, it's interesting because for me and the crew, we never really get people on here that say that they buy any of these, and we get the most random of people that hop on here, and no one ever talks about getting any of these type of shoes like that. I know people talk about buying like the Asics and some of the some of like the New Balances and Adidas, for the comfort situation, but some of these wild designs, I don't know. I'd love to see the data as to what the sales actually look like on some of these shoes here, man. I really do. Huaraches, the first ones from Kobe, They didn't do that well, so I suspect that these probably are going to be the same way. But damn, I don't know. You would think like they would hit us with a different color, being that the All-Star game's out there in that area. Like, but then again, we still got like the Lakers fours on the way, so I don't know. Now here we go with the reverse infrared sixes. So I asked this earlier, like, what are we looking at when it comes to these guys? Who actually got these on reserve? Who put in for raffles? Are any of y'all thinking these may end up on sale and you may be able to get them for a juicy deal? How y'all feeling about that? I'm really interested in getting this pair. And like I said, I'll be doing a review on these. And I'll do a comparison video to the originals. I'll tell you this, though. I don't know if I necessarily need to have both pairs. I don't know if I need to have both pairs. But I feel like I need to see them side by side to kind of make a decision as to which one I'm trying to hold on to, because I mean, granted, I get, the difference in the midsole and the way they got the Nike Air on the back, but everything else is damn near the same. Everything else is damn near the same on the shoe. They got little tweaks. I don't know. These don't have the 3M. Okay, yeah, there's the 3M part. You're right about that. But the 3M didn't make or break the original pair for me when I caught them. I got them because, it was an OG release that I missed out on way back in the day. But, at this point here, I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I like more. And I'm trying to avoid recency bias. We know how that is sometimes. Sometimes the newest thing is what we tend to gravitate to. And then after some time and emotions start to settle down, you really can think properly on them. That being said, you also got to remember too, they're dropping the bin sixes, which kind of make these somewhat of a consolation prize if you don't hit on those. Now, granted, bin sixes are $355. These guys gonna run you. What's the cost on these? $215. $215 on these versus $355 for the bin sixes, and then there's only 2,300 pairs as well when it comes to the bins. And truth be told, like it's nice to have those wooden shoe trees in there, but you can't rock a shoe tree, And personally, I don't necessarily see anything about them bin sixes that got me excited to really want to go after them like that. I'm sure the resale will be there for them. It'll be, if you're not really interested in them, but you can hit, it'd be great trade bait, It'd be great trade, I would say. But that being said, well, hold on one second, guys. As always, we are now having our presence graced by the one and the only Purple Haze.
Yo,
what's good with you, sir?
What's goody, sir, man? Apologies for the lateness, man. Just doing multiple meetings tonight. You know how that goes.
Listen, man, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm just sitting here kicking it with the people for now. I think Jay should be joining us here in about 25 minutes, so we'll have Jay elevate. I think the only one we'll probably be missing is Derek. He's at a family member's basketball game or something.
Right.
Jay Mural, what's good with you, bro? Appreciate you being tapped in.
Sneaker Tyler,
how you feeling today, man?
Jay Mural. Man, it's been a day, man. It's hump day, man. We've paused.
Yeah, well, the
We
real
are
hump day
halfway
coming
through
up.
the week. Yeah, man. We got
Yeah.
and then we got a big weekend coming up too, man. So yeah, it's
Big
grind and
weekend.
grind.
Valentine's weekend, All-Star weekend.
Man, people gonna be out.
Man, I'm telling you. And you know what? I got a totally different plan coming up on Saturday. I'm not doing dinner reservations somewhere. Your boy gonna be what's his name? What's my man's name? Emerald. I was gonna say Chef Boyardee, but I ain't going cheap like that. Nah, I'm gonna be making like some real food. But I got a whole thing planned out for the day.
Okay.
So definitely gonna be, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Definitely gonna
throwing
be
on the
having a good
Emerald
time.
Lagasse hat. Let me
Yeah,
find out.
yeah. You know what? There's a guy I see. He does these. Damn. He's a chef, and every so often, like I see a video of his pop up in the feed where it shows him throwing on like his whole chef outfit, and then he's got like people that'll come over. He'll make him a drink. He'll make an appetizer, and then it shows him breaking down like how he makes all the food and stuff like that. Like it's good content, you know. Watching him do these little shorts, but yeah, man. But your boy can cook though. All right, your boy know how to make some food. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, let Jay tell it. He knows how to throw down too, but the jury's still out on that one.
well, I don't know what to say about that. All I know is, so I'll tell you what. Thanksgiving is an important day, right? I had a Friendsgiving, and I had so many people that came over and was like, "Look, I don't usually be eating people's turkey like that because of how dry it is." They
Right.
said, "I don't know what you did to this thing, but damn, pause, the moistest turkey I've ever eaten."
Not the moistest.
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. When I tell you, one time I seasoned the turkey for my family's Thanksgiving so good. My dad went to lift it out the pan onto the serving plate to chop up. It started falling apart.
Man, listen, let
It
me tell
started
you.
falling apart on him. It was so tender
I don't
and
know
juicy.
what's more diabolical, the time that you put into that meat preparation pause, or the fact that you put bean and moist in the same sentence. Man, double
Man,
flag on
look,
the play.
listen. When I tell you, I was massaging the damn seasoning into that thing. I'm telling you, I rubbed that turkey down, Paul.
Oh my god.
Hey, hey, but it was, listen. They didn't complain about the way it tasted, though. They didn't complain about the way it tasted. They're like, they ain't even need to put gravy on the joint.
Bro, you put your foot in it basically, huh?
I mean, listen. I had somebody in here talking about how they think I'm from some tribe in Africa. I'll tell you what, I let the ancestors speak to me that day.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many ways I can slice and dice that with that's
Man,
helpful, man. But you know what? Turkeys are hard to prepare though, man, when you think
they
about it.
are.
So
They
the
are.
fact that you're hitting home runs like that, man, that says a lot, man, for
Yeah.
your culinary skills.
I mean, most of it is, and I'm gonna keep it a beam with you guys. So really, what it is it's using salt-based seasonings.
Mhm.
And so, for those of y'all that don't know, like one of the best ways to keep yourself hydrated is to make sure that you have an intake of salt. That's why, like pickle juice is such a good thing to drink. I know it's bitter as hell because of how salty it is, but it's great in terms of hydration is
Yep.
concerned because salt allows the body to absorb moisture and keep it inside. And so when you're using that on the turkeys, it helps it to absorb more moisture better. And that's why it gets so tender.
Yeah, a lot of people use pink Himalayan salt as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which
You.
isn't even from the Himalayas. That joint's from like India or some shit, bro. That
Yeah,
joint it ain't even legitimately from there. It's just marketed that way.
the foothills or something like that. It's crazy.
Yep. But yeah, man. So So yeah, that being said, yeah, I got a whole thing like mapped out, you know. And if y'all really want to surprise your significant other, you should have some like flowers delivered on Friday because you know they off on Saturday, depending on where they work.
Mr. Romantic.
And look, you know, that
All
way they
types
don't say nothing about all types of shit I do.
well, you know, like Saturday is the busiest like delivery day anyway. You know what I mean? So I mean, to get ahead of the curve on a Friday, man, that's only smart. That's only being proactive.
Facts, 100% facts.
Yeah, it can't be mad.
That being said, man, look, All Star Weekend's coming up this weekend, bro. The amount of shoes that are dropping between tomorrow through Sunday, especially if you out there in the LA area, man. Like, just how you feel about it overall?
You know, I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's what we typically have come to expect from All Star Weekend now. You know, especially over the course of the last 5 years alone. And I feel like over the course of the last 5 years, man, that list has grown pretty much comprehensively. I mean, when you think about, you know, where we were 5 years ago versus where we've been the last 5 years, we went from a roughly around 4 to 5 sneaker drops to now we're what? How many sneaker drops are we at for this?
Dude, there is
like 15.
So I'm going through this list, right? I'm just kind of going through this list of all the shoes dropping for All Star Weekend. I mean, just take a good look, dude. Like, we got stuff releasing tomorrow. It's about 20 different shoes when you put all the brands together. You know, from Nike alone, I don't even know how many from Nike alone. Like, when you put all the brands together, just running through all these, like, dude, it's a lot. It's a lot, you know. Plus the restocks. There's going to be restocks happening as well. For Gammas, I think Gammas, Black Cats, and there's rumored to possibly be restocks for the Bread 85 highs, but that's not been confirmed yet.
Yeah, it's a lot out there right now. It's pretty crazy to see what that's shaking out to be. But I'm not mad at it. And there's some unannounced surprise drops as well, from what I understand, that are going to take place. So definitely something to look forward to. I was going to try to get out there this weekend, man, but it's just been too hectic.
So I'm going to tell you a shoe I'm predicting we may see a shock drop on out in LA for the LA people. Can you guess what shoe I might be thinking of? I'll give you a hint. It releases in March.
The metallics?
No.
Oh, which ones?
I think off-white ones might make a surprise appearance All-Star Weekend out there.
You know what, bro? I keep forgetting about the off-white ones dropping in March, man. That's crazy.
Well, they're not dropping to the very end.
We got so much heat out there that you're forgetting that I'm letting things like that fall off my radar. That's crazy.
100%. 100%. Josiah Keys, what's up with you, man?
Josiah Keys in the building.
What up with you? Jordan 40 is such a dope silhouette. Facts. Jay Morrell said, I've been sicker than Stephon Diggs. Upper respiratory. Oh, man. I'm glad you're feeling better now, bro. Glad to have you back, man. Glad to have you back.
Welcome back to
for the new people tapped in, man, don't forget this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, One Pair at a Time podcast. We should be getting Jay up in here in the next 15 to 20 minutes. You know, I keep putting that out there. I keep putting that out there because you know how Jay, bro, anytime we go live, you know Jay likes to pop in when there's like 30 seconds to go before we go live, bro.
Right, rob us of our.
He likes to do that. I don't understand why he does that. And then
you time your clock by it.
You can. Let's see. Nike really said, take every dollar you have and then some. We're not buying shoes. We're funding their new yacht. You funding a whole lot, bro.
For real.
King Midas, you funding a whole lot come this weekend because, man, The amount they dropping. So, do you have your salesman sixes secure, right? Or you didn't want them?
No, I didn't want them.
Really? I'm surprised by that.
Only because it's going. I have
I'm
it
surprised
guaranteed.
by that.
I had it guaranteed on deck, but I was like, yeah, I got too many other things I'm out there trying to. Because I'm right now I'm in my retro season, man. I'm trying to go do reachbacks. Pause for things that I didn't get a chance to cop last year because we were just copping all the heat.
Mm.
So I'm kind of going through that retro phase right now. Once I'm done with that, then of course, then I'll go ahead and start refocusing back on the things from this year.
Jay Morrell asked, are we going live for the All-Star game or dunk contest?
I mean, I probably wouldn't be opposed to it.
What day is that? What day is the dunk contest?
Shoot, that's a good question.
If that joint on Saturday, nah, you cut me out. If that joint on Saturday, unfortunately, I will not be available.
Dunk contest is always on Saturday.
Yeah, so it's the day before, right?
Yep.
Yeah, nah. Your boy gonna be having his own dunk contest.
Let's go.
Let's go. Nah, All-Star game though. All-Star game sound good. I think we should be available for that for sure. We'll see what the crew says. Although I think Derek might have to do security though, man.
Well, we'll see
it because I know he's gonna be coming off of a 12-hour shift trying to do the one pair on Saturday. So we'll see what's up with that.
Yeah, we can always play by ear.
Also, you heard your boy might have a new plug, right? Derek might have a new plug for himself.
Besides the Nike joint.
Yeah, he might have a new.
Nah, I missed that.
It's a plug for himself. Yeah, you got to go back in the chat and check that out, man.
You gotta go check that out.
You got to go back in the chat and check that out.
Oh man, hey, we all about saying self-preservation and self-plugging around these streets.
Hold on one second. And Thursday.
What up, Josiah?
Josiah, what up? They said reach what perp? Oh, I missed it. You probably had a pause moment and I missed it.
Oh, I always call my pause moment, sir. Best believe that, sir.
Man, but just bro. So overall, I know it kind of there's been so much happening right now, just in the world itself, even outside of sneakers, that it's just kind of like, dude, what is going on out here?
For real.
Like the whole Jeffrey Epstein being a part of Bitcoin. They released, I know going back to sneakers, they released the other colorway now for the Jordan 7. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
How you feel about these? I like these joints.
I'm not mad at them.
I'm not mad at these at all. I'm not mad at both colorways for the Jordan 7, to be honest with you. I'm definitely getting these. I'm definitely going for these, but I think I want both.
Look at you.
I think I want both Jordan 7s.
They give to the needy.
These are nice though.
Yeah, they are, man. I mean,
these are nice.
The design on them, man. Shoot, let's go.
Yeah, I like these. This is different. I like the splatter colorway, the 90s vibe that these joints have for real.
Yep.
I love this, man. These are so nice looking.
We're starting to see more of that reemergence, man, given that late 80s, early 90s vibe with the colors,
Yeah, because they got the comic book joints coming too, right?
Yeah.
The comic book 4s. I don't know how those are going to do, though. The comic book 4s. I don't know. They can kind of go either way, I guess.
I mean, it's going to cater more toward a certain age demographic, obviously. We know that.
Yeah, you're right. So what do you think, man? These where do you see the floor being on these guys?
Like I said, and I went on record with this. I think last week. I see these doing very identical numbers to the Shadows from last year. I
The
think
Chicago
now
Shadows.
the Chicago Shadows. Now, as you remember, I did a hell of a trial run with how the pricing started out versus how it ended, if you remember. So they started out last year. When I say they, meaning the Chicago Shadows, they started out 1,500, right? Then they dropped to 1,200. Then they dropped down to 800. Then
Mm-hmm.
500, and then we kind of saw that rapid decline from that. Um, but I think we're going to see a slow decline as well, like we did with that, because I think by the 2.5 month mark, these things were about 250 on the retail side. I'm sorry, resale side. So I think you'll probably see this being between 275 to a $300 shoe once the smoke settles.
So I tend to agree with you on this. Obviously, I'm gonna try my best to get them at retail. I'm thinking between all the colorways, I think all the colorways have more pairs than they're putting out there.
Absolutely agree.
Especially with all the raffles that they're doing for the black white pair, which is supposed to be the most limited, I think at 4,700 total pairs. Remember, it's supposed to be a Tokyo exclusive,
Yep.
and now it's released in New York and all these other places now, LA, and they're doing all these raffles. So I think there's more pairs out there than they're letting on. That being said, I if I miss out on these for retail, I am definitely going to wait a few months and see how far they drop down.
And that's probably the smartest. Well, it's not probably. I'm sorry. That is the smartest approach, because I'm going to tell you now, chat. Do not spend overt retail on this sneaker. This sneaker will drop down. Do not go out there and spend $500-$600. Don't even spend $400 in this sneaker, because it will go down. So if you just practice patience, it'll all pay off on the back end. Pun intended.
Yeah, because I remember for the Union Shadow Chicago's, I paid mid 550s, mid 500s for these. Like, so I'm definitely gonna wait. Now, this pair here in particular, um, I do not like these as much as the red, blue, white, and black,
Uh-huh.
but I like them. That being said, where do you see prices on these? I'm thinking this is probably going to be around. This will definitely be in like the 400s.
I think it'll probably be a little bit higher, actually.
Really? Where do you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I see it probably being just a tad bit under 5. Now, of course, that's indicative on what those overall stock numbers look like, right? Because we already
Mm,
know that the red, white, and blue ones, America people, that has the highest stock out of the three, obviously, and then this should, as far as what they're saying right now, have the second highest stock, and then the black and white
mm,
the most limited. So
mm.
yeah, I see these being just a little bit under 5, and they'll sit there for a while too, and then we'll see it dip probably around July, August, and then we'll see it go back up in October, peak holiday season.
But I don't know if people are going to be looking to reach back for these like that with everything else coming out.
Well, see, listen, and I'm glad you just said that, because that brings up another point. Listen to what I just said earlier, right? How you were like, well, did you want the sixes? I was like, well, I'm kind of doing reachbacks, right? We are in a place right now where they are just shoving these releases down your throat. We're not talking about one pause. We're not talking about one release on a weekend. We're talking about 2-3 releases in one weekend, right? And that's a typical weekend, in 2025. And 2026 is going to be no different. So, you're forced to have to pick and choose. Like, dag, man, I can only afford one or two right now. Okay, by the time you get your money back up to go ahead and get that third or fourth pair, shoot, we're already on 6 more releases. So to your point, it's hard. It's God, pause. It's really difficult, right, to really put yourself in a position where you have to keep up with the Joneses and be able to cop all the sneakers you want and then go and reach back, right? You're double dipping into your income. And a lot of people just don't have it right now in this economy. So, but think about it though, with the shadows that you brought a really good example up for last year, I mean, it was the same scenario, mirror image. And what a lot of people did was they're like, okay, I didn't get it for retail. I'm just not going to get it. But then they didn't expect those prices to dip down as low as they did for that particular sneaker. And then people they were forced to get it because they were like, well, wait a minute. People were paying $600, $700, $800, $900 for this sneaker. Now it's $250. I gotta get this. This is crazy. And you're gonna have the same type of scenarios this year. Well, I mean, we're already starting to see that now.
As we are talking right now, we have to hold everything real quick because someone has decided to finally grace us with his presence, y'all.
The horny goat master himself.
Man.
Jay,
what's going on? Jay
Elevate has
man?
entered the building.
Why you look like you're taking a scared mugshot right now? Like being held hostage.
He said what?
Like you're being held hostage right now.
Hey, I'm a little crazy. You know that.
Hey, let the people know, Jay. You gotta.
I'm a little crazy, man.
There we go.
Yes, Sirski.
We got Jay, Elevate, and Purple Haze. 3 out of the 4 horsemen of the One Pair at a Time podcast, man. Make sure you check us out Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern. All-Star Weekend, Valentine's Weekend, whole lot going on. Jay, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, listen. I told you I was going to be here at 8 o'clock, man. Like, let's talk about it.
You early, actually. You actually a little early today. Wow.
I'm always.
Wow.
Hey, Lewis, he must have heard us talking shit about him.
I know he did. He did.
I got subconsciously dogging me out.
I know one was dogging you now. Nobody was dogging you. I'm just saying. Anytime we schedule to go live, you like to come on right at that time and try to set everything up. That's all I'm saying.
I'm on time.
Hey, okay.
I'm on time. Hey, chat, what's going on with everybody out there, man? Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, man, we got Josiah Keys in the building. Jay Morrell. We got
Sneaker
John. What up, John? King Midas.
Salute.
We got some newbies up in here, too.
What up, King?
Facts.
Salute, man. Salute to everybody, bro.
So, Jay, what are you looking forward to this weekend with All-Star Weekend, bro?
You know what, man? It's a lot of work going on. And even though we're not going to touch these pairs because we're not in LA, it's the Stranger Things. The Stranger Things to me is the best pair that's dropping by far. Secondly, we're talking about the Kobe 3D All-Star, man. We're talking about something super, super dope, in my opinion. That's another must cop for me.
Wait a second. The Stranger Things, though, are they releasing in LA?
They're supposed to be releasing it during All-Star
okay, because when I hit up Better Generation, they told me the release date got moved later on in the month.
So I heard it's instead of the 20th, supposedly it's the 27th, but also listen, LA is getting everything.
No, it is the 27th. It's official. It's officially marked on the calendars now for the 27th. Okay. But yes, LA, to Jay's point, they will be getting it because they're getting everything. I mean, early releases, on time releases, everything. They're going to be dropping it like crazy.
For real.
Okay.
They're getting everything, man. I want to say this, man. Like, to be quite frank with you, man, like everybody's talking about Nike, and listen, rightfully so. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, if you are only focused on Nike, hey, I respect it 1,000%. But y'all sleeping on an all black jellyfish that's about to release on y'all. Y'all sleeping on the white and blue pair of the jellyfish. Y'all sleeping on the New Balance Salehis. Y'all might be sleeping on the New Balance Action Bronson's 1890s in both color. Listen, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now, it's just not a Nike weekend, bro.
But
And
are
if
they?
you guys, and if anybody telling me it is, I'm gonna tell you right now. Guess what, man? A lot of y'all slept on the Bad Bunny Adidas. I'm talking about sold out before you can fart, bro. So when we talk about kicks, fire silhouettes just releasing, it's just not Nike. And I love Nike without a shadow of a doubt. But I'm telling you right now, man, you better wake up real quick, because I'm telling you a lot of stuff is going on right now. And low key, I'm hearing, even though I secured my pair, the Air Jordan 6 Salesman, the reverse infrared, I heard them joints ain't really hitting like that. Like some people saying, yo, they sitting some places. They taking time to
They
really
are.
push them.
They are. They
So
are. There was from my local store.
what
From
up,
my local
Danny?
store, they didn't sell out, and then also for today for Ship to Me through JD, there was a lot of pairs sitting too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, but with everything coming out, it's kind of like you can come back for those, in my opinion, especially when you got the bin sixes getting ready to drop that a lot of people are going to go after. There's only 2,300 pairs of those, right? If you hit them, cool, but you know you got raffles coming up for the Union frags. You know, I'm not sure when the jellyfishes that you're talking about when they're supposed to be dropping at all this weekend. You
I'm
know,
telling you.
but again, we know what the heavy hitters are for this weekend. We know what they are. We know what people are trying to go after. And
I'll be honest with you. The jellyfish is a heavy hitter. I'm gonna tell you low key. It's not even dropping on a confirmed app. You guys go to my video, and I give you guys all the releases, what app is dropping all these fire releases on. I'm just telling you right now. Nike clearly is the heavy hitter. We not gonna even shadow away and cap. Nike is king, bro. But when I told you guys Nike has competition, you better wake up. Because I'm telling you right now, those all black jellyfish, they still going for almost $900, bro. And I don't care about the resale. I'm just more so telling you guys in terms of when we talk about heavy hitters, when we talk about hype silhouettes, a lot of the sneakers that y'all talking about over here versus these other sneakers that's going crazy over here. That's what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, I told y'all Nike has competition, and people laugh, but guess what? Now y'all starting to see exactly what I was talking about from last year to this year. And to be quite frank with you, like those Ben sixes are fire, bro. People are going for that silhouette because of what they feel like they can get for the resale market, not because they really even know about the Ben. Right? So again, man, those frags, I'm gonna go for them. But y'all know the frags is not even like heavy on my hit list, bro. I'm going for them because I think they cool, but it's way better silhouettes out there and better quality than the frags. I'm just gonna keep it a beam. Those unions that everybody went crazy over. Some of y'all paid $1,600 for those Union Chicago joints. Them joints ain't doing nothing. When I had them in hand, they didn't hit the same, bro. The quality just wasn't the same in the past. I'm telling you.
What
And
Union
the
ones you
quality ain't
from?
even better with the frags. It's the only thing you're getting is that frag stamp. I'm telling you. Jay ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it
I
a
mean,
beam with you.
they're no they're not anything different than the original unions that came out before. You're right. They just added the frag, triple collab on there. So these are some of the raffles Jay's referring to.
Trying to
The two
tell you.
jellyfishes and the Action Bronsons that are going to be dropping as well.
The Salehis on them joints.
Well, this is what's on Kith.
That is on Kith.
Well,
The
I'm just
Salehi's
showing
on
you.
fifth.
I'm just showing you what they're showing me right now, bro, for the raffles that are coming up. Let me see what it says on releases. Let's see
George,
here.
hey, Jesus is King. Dakota, what up? He said, Jay, keep it $1.50. Salute to your fam. KJ said, before you can fart. Yes, Ersky. Yes, Ersky.
What do
Yes,
we
sir.
think the
Jesus is
retail?
King.
What do we think the resale on those Ben 6s is going to be around?
That's a good damn question, to be honest with you. The number I'm thinking is 600.
Yeah, I think that's a magical quadrant number.
I'm thinking 600 on those.
It got to be because he's going for what, 350 or 355?
355. 355. Yep. Yep. So, Jay, the only thing I'd have to say with these is the fact that I don't know. These are releasing through the app itself, but it's a little different versus being out there at All-Star and then them having like an on-hand release form, and they're not doing that for these, correct?
So I'm quite sure they are, but I mean, listen, whether you in LA or not, if you like this heat, put in. Because I promise you, a lot of people who are gonna be in LA, they're gonna get the love. But I'm telling you, those lines and what's going on is gonna be madhouse. And I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
He said they need to sell more shoes that light up. My man
What up,
said, I'm
Braxton?
ready for the chaos this weekend. What up? What up?
Baseball guy. Salute.
What up?
Chad, is
Yeah,
anybody going to All-Star weekend this weekend?
I know. Damn, somebody said it. Ken Norton's going out there.
Okay.
His wife, remember, he's got to take his wife to dinner.
You can't beat that, bro.
I told him it better be somewhere nice where he's got to make reservations and she's got to dress up. You know, don't be trying to slide off with something cheap. You know, take her out somewhere nice. She's gonna be out there putting in legwork, helping you cop some of these shoes.
Make it feel special.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then if you really want to do it, take her to brunch on Sunday. They love brunch, mimosas.
Man, listen, bottomless mimosas. She's done for the rest of the day.
Hey, hell yeah, mimosas. Listen, I think look, and rightfully so. You know, a lot of people, they like the jellyfish silhouettes. A lot of people like these other silhouettes. I just think
you said a lot of people didn't like the fish, the jellyfish.
I said a lot of people do. I just think with the hoopla that's going to be going on out there for All-Star Weekend, and the because even though there's going to be a lot of pairs out there, if you recall, wasn't it last year that somebody did Nike did a sneakers cam release? Do you remember that?
I do.
And there was a lot of people who weren't necessarily at All-Star Weekend. They were able to hit and got the shoes too. So you know a lot of people are going to be looking to see if they can get their hands on some early releases that are going to drop through the sneakers app. You know. That being said, we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens. It's going to be an interesting weekend nonetheless. A lot of sneakers are dropping here.
I know your boy struck out today. That was a swing and a miss.
On what?
On the frags.
Wait, you spoofed?
Of course.
Why wouldn't I be?
That was my screenshots I sent you.
I thought you were just showing the fact that I thought it was an out of range, just like I had.
No. That was mine.
See, now I got to go back and look. Oh, by the way, did y'all see the? So Jay, you did a live about what Fat Joe said about doing the sneaker battle. Did you see the post that I put in our chat about the dude that he challenged, where he said, "Yeah, he's up for it. He's ready
Hold
to do
on.
it."
Hey Jay, man, I hope you feel better on your after that cruise, man, with that respiratory infection, man. Get some rest, bro. We appreciate you, bro. I'll definitely catch you next week. Yeah, I saw that even before you sent it out, man. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like I said, we know Fat Joe got work. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying for him to call out someone not only who got fire stuff, but also who got a heck of a plethora of knowledge when it comes to like kicks.
Mm.
Fat Joe might have bit off a little bit too much than he can handle. Cause I mean, like you said, listen, and I agree with you, bro. When we talking about when you got big money, of course you can go ahead and get sample pairs, and that's cute. Yay for you. But what you know about this stuff? That's where we're talking about sneaker battles, when we talking about when it comes to like being a king or something, like what do you really know? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I mean, when you look at Perfect Pair, he clearly told Fat Joe, he said, "Oh, the Rubik's Cube. What is that? What is that garbage?" Fat Joe don't even know really all of what Perfect Pair has, because that room y'all see is not all the kicks he has. He has kicks laying around that whole entire crib. If you guys go back years back, I'm talking about like 8 years back, you guys gonna see crazy silhouettes just all over the damn house.
So you think Fat Joe's gonna lose?
What I'm saying is, it comes more down to just how many pairs of shoes you have. What do you know about the kicks? And Fat Joe never, he only tells you, "Oh, look what I have." He never talks about the knowledge of the kicks. And I'm not saying he doesn't have it, but he might have bit a little bit too much off his hand. Maybe. I don't know who gonna win. But I'm
I
telling you
mean,
right now, Perfect Pair is a hard, and he tell me he gonna smack him out the box 1000%. Okay.
I mean, the thing is though, I don't even know what the parameters of this battle is going to be, because I know you mentioned about having like trivia or actually knowing history. I mean, I I
About what you have. I'm not saying walk up to someone and be like, "Hey, what pair of socks did Michael Jordan have on when he went to Ruckus Park?" I'm not saying them things like
you know somebody knows that answer too.
I'm
You
quite
know
sure somebody
somebody
knows
knows
that.
that answer.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like what you have in your vault, what you have in that vault.
um
And if someone else can start telling you more about the pair that you have than what then if they don't have it or they have it, you in trouble, bro. You
but
in some
see,
trouble.
being I guess I'm just kind of wondering from my perspective. Like, I understand having the knowledge on it. I do. Um, I just don't know how they bring that into a category of the battle, because when you really talk about sneaker battles, it's you putting up two pairs and it's like, who's got the better pair? And so what if it's even? Like, it comes down to who's got the knowledge on the shoe. Like, I don't know.
What's the
I'm just saying, like,
story?
I don't know.
But remember, story
But
sells.
the story of that pair, or the story of how they caught the pair? Like, what do you think?
I think all of it is encompassing together. You know what I'm saying? It's all together. Now, let's be honest. Fat Joe already got a strike on him, bro.
Why is that?
He had a Fugazi. He had a Fufu.
Is that
Now,
confirmed he had a fake pair?
yes, it was already confirmed. And he already admitted. He was like, "Yeah, man, I got Fugazi. I bought a pair, but listen,
How
here were the judges and blah 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 blah." Right. So he kind of put it on the judges and him. I'm like, bro, it's all you. You can't be a sneaker king and you out here buying fakes and you don't know what you're buying. You just buying.
but anybody can get got, bro.
Okay, again, anybody can get got. I don't care. Anybody can get got. But again, you got caught with a foo-foo. And at the end of the day, you gotta
Okay.
you gotta strike. You gotta
I don't
strike.
know. I don't know. I
Good,
don't
good,
know if
bad,
I
and
can
different.
pass
You
that
gotta
as a
strike
strike.
on them. You gotta
I don't
strike.
know. So
When
if
you the
you
sneaker
ended up,
king,
hold on a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I just want to ask you, just so we clear.
go
If
ahead.
you bought a shoe and you confirmed that the shoe was legit, only to find out later on that unfortunately it wasn't, you would put that as a strike against yourself.
You have to.
Bought it with the knowledge thinking it was legit, and you got it confirmed it was legit, but then later on down the line you find out it's not. Is that really a strike against you?
I never said I'm the king of sneakers, bro.
I know, but king or not, I don't know if I put that as a strike. Now, if he started pulling out a bunch of pairs and all them joints Fugazi, like, I'm just kind of like, okay, did you not get any of your shoes checked out? Like, who'd you buy all these from? To where all these pairs got issues with them to where they're not real. And that's the other thing. Like, who confirmed it? That's what I'm saying. Like, who confirmed? What pair was it, Jay? And who?
It was
it
was some
fake?
Air Force Ones. It was some Air Force Ones that won the sneaker battle back then. And Fat Joe clearly stated, he said he wanted the pairs. Who won? He gave the guy 10 grand, 10 bands. He grabbed the pairs. And then he said he put them away in the closet, forgot about them. He brought them out and he showed them. And then later on, found out years later they were fake. Nike never produced them, never touched them.
So let me just understand this here. So a guy he bought them from used them to win a sneaker battle. Is that correct?
That he was in.
That Fat Joe was in.
Correct.
So he lost to a guy with a fake pair of shoes.
Yes.
So how did
Fat Joe didn't say that. He didn't explain how. He just said something about the internet. He showed it, and then it came out proof that it was a fake pair. If you guys go back to that reaction video I did, Fat Joe gives you guys that story. And that's my point. Beard the Butcher. That's what I'm saying. He should have known better, as opposed to just grabbing something and then boom. Listen, we understand Fat Joe has a plethora of money. We know he got a dope collection, without a shadow of a doubt. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, bro, you got to know about all these samples. You have to have some type of working information, because I'm telling you right now, a walking book, besides Jumpman Bostic, who I think has the best collection personally, because I know he doesn't have clearly what Jumpman Bostic has. I don't care about your damn sample pairs. My man got original pairs from every single pair starting from 85 on. But when you talking about a walking encyclopedia, come on, man.
I believe what Jay's telling me. I'm just asking for more of the backstory of how he came into possession of the shoes, and then how he found out they were fake years later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he just held them up on a show, and someone said, "Yo, those are not legit."
All I can tell you, whatever pair that popped up that he had, I guess it was confirmed by like Nike, like, hey, we never produced this, we never created this, never.
So they said they never created it.
Correct.
So you know what's interesting about this? It's not necessarily the same thing, but Perp, I know you've heard of the Mandela effect, right?
I have.
Jay, have you heard of the Mandela effect? So you guys remember the brand Fruit of the Loom?
Yep, with the cornucopia.
Yo, why are they flat out trying to say they never used a cornucopia with their symbol? To the point where they even put a timeline out of all their symbols, of all their logos, and none of them have a cornucopia. But there are so many people out there who have been able to find Fruit of the Loom logos with the cornucopia. I remember that joint.
I remember the cornucopia.
But they are like flat out saying we never used that. So I just wonder, Jay. Right? Let me try to be a little bit of devil's advocate here. What if it's a one-off that they produce and they just are just not wanting to confirm the fact that it was actually made? There could be that small possibility out there. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, the Mandela effect is like bringing a cannon to a slingshot fight, but I mean, you did
Man.
drive the point home. Yes.
You know, that's a legit situation where they swear up and down, like to the point where they put out like press releases saying they never used it, but yet there's so many people out there that confirm they did in fact use the cornucopia symbol with it. You know.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, listen, we know. I mean, we know he has heat.
Yeah.
But when you when you publicly calling someone, you know what I'm saying, the vagina word, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I don't know why he was doing that. Why he had to, like, they had no beef. Like, I don't understand why he was talking about him in that aspect.
Well, and you heard Perfect Pair. He was like, I don't know why he's saying this, like, but he said, I'll do this 100%. He was like, I don't even know where this came from.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know either.
So, and you know, listen, I just want to see it because I want to see the beautiful spectrum of silhouettes that we probably will never have an opportunity to touch. And not to steer away from what we're talking about, here's what I feel like is disappointing, because I've said this live and I said this in the video. The reverse infrared 6, the Salesman, it throws me off a little bit because of the heel portion is a different type of material than the rest of the nubuck material that goes from the front end of the ankle collar all the way to the front. But people been asking for Nike to open up the vault, and Nike delivered to what everybody was asking for. I told you guys last year how bad this is. This is not a good idea. Guess what? People been asking, why can't we get sample pairs of certain things that have never been released? Nike is giving us what we've asked for, and the community is turning their back on what they've been asking for. Fact. Let's talk about the Air Jordan 1. Let's talk about the Air Jordan 1. Black toe. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this Salesman pair. So I'm not saying that later on down the line, these reverse infrared 6s will not sell out. But currently right now, people's backs are turned. And now, listen, y'all know, I say when Nike is messing up, I say when any brand is messing up. Only thing Nike is messing up is they dropping too many damn silhouettes over the weekend. It's an overkill, just like 25 was an amazing year, but it's an overkill. This is why things is gonna go in a bad direction, in a weird direction this year in 2026. Even though this weekend is gonna be major crazy sellouts, I get it, but just understand what I'm saying from the business aspect. I'm on Nike's side. They're giving us what we asked for, and look what's happening.
But see, if your only measure of success is selling out, like, granted, I understand they want that, but let's try to look at this from a positive standpoint instead of the negative one, because because they're releasing so many shoes. I'm sure there's people out there that are interested in more than just one particular pair that's dropping. That being said, that just means you have a lot of opportunity to come away with something. Instead of just everyone, you know, if you only had like one or two pairs releasing and everybody's clamoring at the same one or two pairs, I mean, it's going to make it exorbitantly tough to try to get. But because you have so many different shoes that are dropping this weekend, I feel like you're going to have more opportunities to come away with something.
Like Denzel said, I'm leaving with something.
You guys got to look at it like this, man. And this is where Jay got his business hat on. I'm not as a sneaker enthusiast. I'm speaking from a straight. Nike's gonna make their money, but Nike could have made more money in the long run than in this short bull run. That's just facts. Look at all the heat that Nike dropped in 2025, and people laughed at me. Oh man, let it flood the gates, and then guess what? Madhouse of joints sitting. So Jay, I get it. People look at it from a perspective of now, but at the end, usually Jay, when it comes to later on down the line in the future, I'm just right. On a business perspective, I'm just right. And I know I'm right. And I'm not bragging or anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm just stating pure facts.
So where do you see the failure in the weekend? Where do you see the failure happening?
Short-term bull run opposed to that long-term bull run. Like this, I mean, I'm saying if Nike would have cut down half of the silhouettes, spread it out, big pause, push some other stuff to 2027, they would make a lot more money. And then also this would create a little bit more of a linear effect opposed to when we talk about a whole entire 360 degree, really a 720. Really a 720 effect. I love what's going on as a sneakerhead. I'm loving it. So now my business head is off. But let's just be honest, man. I call it for what it is.
So don't you think though they have data that probably goes against your personal opinion as to why they're moving the way they do? Because to that point of what it is you're saying, the data would show whatever it is they're doing is obviously working for them. If it wasn't working for them in any kind of way, but see, you going off of what you visually can see for yourself. They're going off of whatever reports it is they're getting for themselves.
Quantitative.
I would think to myself that if it was negatively affecting them, they would obviously not be moving in the direction they would. They would make a change to obviously correct things. But obviously there's something going on to where they're positively going this way. So while based on what you can see as, oh, well, this stuff is on the shelf, it must not be going well for Nike right now because things are sitting. Something's going on because they ain't changed nothing in a sense.
So this is where, and what you're saying is right. They have data, but their data is outdated. I told y'all what was going to happen in 2025, how a lot of stuff was going to sit and how it's going to be a bad move. And look at all the beautiful OGs people been begging for. Look what happened. Facts.
But who was begging for?
We know, Mike. We know they made their money.
But who was begging for them?
The whole entire community been asking.
Nah, not the whole community. That age group that grew up with seeing Mike wear them shoes, those are the ones. These youngins, they don't give a crap about them OGs like that.
We not talking about them youngins. Them youngins,
but they part of the community.
They are part of the community, but we're not talking about those young ones, right? Because those are the ones right now who clearly are doing what? They're looking at other brands and they're not the sheeps. They're the wolves. Our age group are the sheeps, not necessarily the wolves. And I'm one of the wolves.
We are the disciples, and MJ himself is the shepherd. Leading the flock. And he got his Nike swoosh stash as he walks, bro. It's like Moses parting the Red Sea.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, he not lying though. He not lying, but again, it's that intrinsic value.
Fact.
You know, it's that intrinsic value going on. These young kids, they ain't grow up with that. You know, they didn't grow up with that. You know, so to your point, the older community, I say what, the 30-year-olds, I can't go down to 25. I don't think. You think people 25 years old saw fair. Mike? You think so?
25
about fair.
Absolutely.
25. Nah, I think 30 is probably the cutoff.
Here's the reason why I say 25. Because they were still young enough to really like hear about Mike. Hear me out. I know this sounds crazy.
I didn't see him play.
But they're more closer to that age. They're more closer to that age group where they can like hear and experience about all the stories. What you're saying is facts. I'm not debating that at all. I'll give you an example, right? Right? When Hakeem, right? When he was the man. Hakeem the Dream was the man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what about those individuals who came up with who knew Shaq before Shaq was in Orlando, right? Now they really know him as a Laker. So now they going back a little bit, getting that information about him being Orlando Lakers. What I'm saying is like that 25 age group right there, they hear a lot of things about the MJ, way more than what these youngins can really hear when it comes to people like us, close to them, close to heart, really talking about basketball.
I mean, from that standpoint, right? I could go football wise. I could go like Joe Montana. I know of Joe Montana, but I never saw Joe Montana play. So I'm not to not see him play. I'm not gonna have, my visions of him playing is the highlight reels. The old videos of him playing. I didn't turn on the TV and see Joe Montana there. You know who I saw? I saw Steve Young. I saw his successor. I know that
I saw
guy.
Joe Montana.
I saw Joe Montana.
Okay.
I saw Joe Montana.
Okay.
I had
you guys are a couple years older than me.
Correct.
Like that.
Yeah.
I saw Steve Young. I saw Mike in his Bulls days, but there's some people who saw Mike, they only know him from the Wizards days, which is fine because they saw him play.
Right.
But if you started to watch after Mike was gone, like, yeah, you heard the stories, but you never necessarily saw him play. It's not going to have the same effect.
It didn't hit the same way.
There's a lot of guys who know about like Randy Moss and them, but it ain't the same way when you're not watching him on TV. Allen Iverson's another one. Unless you watching it don't hit the same.
Gary Payton.
I agree. It's just closer. It hits a little bit different when you're like a little bit outside that time frame. It hits a little bit different when you hear those stories all the time from whether it's your uncle, right, or whether it's your older brother. That's the only little piece I'm talking about. What you're saying is all facts. Correct. But it just hit a little bit different when you right there at the end of that time frame and you hear about it so much. That's all.
New generation not worried about collecting. It's all about comfort and Crocs. Yeah, the new generation they collecting like Pokemon and
right.
I don't even know if the new generation is even interested in collecting stuff like that.
It's still out there. It's just not just like thinking about sports cars. Sports cars was huge.
Yeah, sports cars have made a comeback. Yeah,
right. It's trying to make a comeback.
Trying to.
Pokemon is what's cracking. Pokemon is cracking.
Like I'm trying to think to myself, what do they really collect now? Because I have to say, I do feel like the quote unquote sneakerhead, as we know it, is dying out year by year.
Facts.
I think it is dying out year by year. Like I don't necessarily think these guys are looking to collect shoes like that anymore. I don't necessarily know what they're interested in collecting per se. Like Jay, you got a son in that young age group, right? How old is he?
12.
How old is your son? 12. So what's he into collecting like that?
Honestly, man, like he was into Dragon Ball Z. Like, I mean, everything is Dragon Ball Z. Now he just, only thing my son is interested in is like 3D printing and trying to like build stuff. That's what he not into the collecting side. Now, if I go downstairs and get him one of my old comic books from the 80s, he'll sit down and be like, oh, let me read that. Right? But that's because it's something like he's like, oh man, this is intriguing. Look how old this is. I want to see how y'all used to, operate in the 1800s, as he say in a joking way. You know what I mean? Like
the 1900s.
No, he's saying 1800s just for funny purposes, saying we old. But I can go downstairs right now, bro, and I can go ahead and I can give you guys nothing but books and books of cards I have still to this day.
When I first got into sneakers, the most iconic one and the one I remember was the Jordan 1 in the flu game. Those are very recognizable, and I remember them from somewhere. New generation. I read that already. I grew up. Steve Nash, Carmelo Anthony, Allen, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving. And that's also the other thing right now with this whole LeBron versus Jordan thing, is because LeBron's been playing so long that they have this debate, but who do they keep seeing that's visibly playing is LeBron. And so Mike stopped playing like how long ago? So all you have really is the highlight reels and stuff that people put together and the stories from the guys that watched him play as part of the argument. But they're like, well, I'm seeing this guy play right now versus this guy over here. And by the way, Perp, I don't know if you're going to want to be in on this, but I posted a link. It's like satire, but it's Ryan Davis and this other comedian, and they kind of have this courtroom like breakdown argument for who's the GOAT, LeBron or MJ.
Mm-hmm.
As funny as it is, they actually build it all on factual statistics and all that. And I was talking to Jay about doing a live reaction to that video and kind of, just doing our opinions on it.
Shoot, let's do it. We haven't done a live reaction video, the four of us, ever, I don't think.
That's right.
We have not. That's fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts.
Okay, what we got here? Apparently Nike working on LeBron 24 and 25. I mean, look, they just got done making the Jordan 40. I would suspect. Do you think when he's done they're gonna keep making LeBron silhouettes?
Absolutely.
That's just wild to me though. Like,
I mean, why would they not? Look at Kobe, look at Jordan.
You're right.
If anything, there'll probably be a higher demand once he retires.
You think so? You think the demand will go up for LeBron's once he retires?
Yeah, absolutely he will.
I think 1 through 15 for LeBron's. I think the 1 through 15s, and really maybe not even ones that we really can probably say probably like the 7s. But I'm just gonna say 1 through maybe 15s of LeBron's will probably be like what people are probably gonna want when they start retroing his kicks, because honestly, his kicks, his earlier kicks to me were way better than his newer kicks. They just don't hit the same.
Those South Beach is gonna go through the roof.
I was gonna say those and the big bangs.
Yeah.
Yep.
The big bang. The only shoe I would say that is probably a little too late is the Watch the Thrones. I think the Watch the Thrones were probably a few years too late.
Yeah, please late to the game. I agree.
They should have done those off the heels of the that tour that LeBron that Jay-Z and Kanye did. With the Negroes in Paris song. LeBron 23 took me a while to like, but it's finally grown on me, and hopefully I'll get a reach back pair.
Oh, you will. Speaker Charlie, you definitely will, bro.
I have not seen the LeBron 23 in the outlets yet. For as many as they've released, I have not seen an outlet pair yet.
Yeah.
And I know some of y'all be calling LeBron's king of the outlets, which there's a lot there. Yeah, the 40K. He scored the 40Ks. Yep. I mean, look, I don't know, Perp. I mean, I agree they'll keep making them, but I don't know if they're going to hit the same after he retires. How many more years you think he's got, though?
He's got one more year.
You think one more?
Unless he's trying to hold off until what's the second son's name? Bryce.
James? Bryce.
Yeah. Unless he's trying to hold off to make history once again by playing with both of his sons in one game, and then he'll retire.
I told y'all that was his plan. Even though he always said when Bronny's done, he's done. I told y'all he was waiting to his other son Bryce to get in the league, and his son is in college now, right? Is he a freshman in college or he a senior in high school?
He's got to be a senior in high school. I don't think he's in college yet.
Okay,
but
so he is a senior. Yeah, he is a senior in high school. Yeah,
but how difficult How difficult do you think it's going to be for his son to get recruited?
Oh no, as of right now, he's a better prospect than when Bronny was in high school. He's a better prospect.
So I'm not talking from the prospect. I'm talking about because of how different college basketball is now and the way they're running these teams with these NIL deals. Listen, what happened with the University of Indiana for their football team, that's not an outlier. That's the norm. And if you've heard lately, remember we talked about this. There are guys somehow that are able to back out of playing in the G League and enter back into college. So it's like if you're a school and you're trying to win as a coach and you got this NIL money, are you going to spend it trying to develop guys, or are you going to find guys who have already been playing a couple years, have had that development, and put them together to put out there against some of these other teams that are running freshmen and sophomores? Because that's essentially what the University of Indiana did. They had veterans. I don't think there was a guy that played that had less than 3 years worth of college football.
Yeah. So to the chat, I appreciate y'all. I thought he was in college. Yes, he's a freshman in college, and I'm telling you right now, big pause on this. He's a bigger body than his brother. He's taller. He's stronger. He's a better prospect, and I do feel like Bryce is going to go to LA and play with his dad. LeBron. One thing I will say this about LeBron, and I give him 100% credit. Off the court, this dude definitely is one of the greatest when it comes to that family mentorship is like what I like to call it. He gonna play with his boys, and if he not gonna play with them together, he gonna definitely play against one of them, and that's gonna be another milestone, a piece of history made. And shout out to LeBron for that, man. Shout out to him for that. Like, I think that is amazing. And thank you, chat, man. I thought he was I thought he was. Thank you. That's right, Arizona. So I don't know what he's averaging in college. I don't know what he's averaging.
So right now,
I'm a Laker fan.
Lakers are 5th overall in the conference with a record of 32 wins, 21 losses. The Thunder are leading, 41 wins, 13 losses. Spurs are in second place at 37 wins and 16 losses. And then they're only like a game or so behind the Rockets and Nuggets. So I don't know. I mean, talking about you need LeBron up at it. I mean, granted, like I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with the Lakers, But for all intents and purposes, at his age, what he's able to do right now, what's he, 41? 41 years old, LeBron is?
Sound about right.
I mean, at 41 years old to be playing the way he's playing, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, his body and conditioning are extremely exceptional. He's in tip-top shape.
He spends $1 million on his body a year on training.
Nutrition, training works.
$1 million a year.
So right now, he's averaging 21, about that. Like 21.8 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, 6.9 assists, shooting 50.2% from the field goal percentage. Damn. I don't know where that puts him at overall.
You got to give him credit. I mean, I give LeBron his credit, man. But when it comes to that debate, nah. But you got to give him his credit. And the crazy thing is that someone mentioned this about the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
No way in heck LeBron should be over Kawhi Leonard, but I understand why. But there's no way. Kawhi Leonard numbers are way far better in what Kawhi Leonard is doing. But again, when you don't show up, I get that aspect 1,000%. So, and again,
You're right. Kawhi's averaging 28 a game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 49% field goal. But how many games has he missed?
that part.
And see, that's the thing. So whenever you're stacked up against a person with how many years in the league now? Was it 19?
No,
20?
22. I think he's got 22 years.
22 years in the league.
21 or 22 years in the league.
And Kawhi has been plagued with injuries throughout his entire career. Like, you can't compare the two. Kawhi is never going to catch him.
Facts. That part.
Yeah. I don't even watch basketball like that, but I used to watch it just to laugh at my dad complaining about Braun flopping.
What up, Desmond?
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. He's
Rob Zen, what's
41,
up, fam?
and he's always misses half of the season. I think he's not going to play the next 18 games again. Let's talk about that. How he's always missed half the season. So
that part.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to do a rule change or something that if you miss a certain amount of games, you can't be in the race. I think for something I can't remember what it is. Oh, is that what it is?
MVP. Yep.
Yeah.
That's already been implemented.
Damn, 23 years. Holy shit.
Donald May's in the bill.
Oh yeah, if he's 41 now.
He started at 18.
Yeah, and he started at 18 and get 23 years. Damn. 23 years playing basketball, and you still like in the top 20 in the NBA.
Yeah,
maybe top 15. I mean, that's crazy.
Q, what's up, fam?
What up, Just? LeBron will never win in the West. I mean, he already won a chip. So, and I don't want to hear nobody tell me that, oh, well, that was the bubble. I think if anybody had won that championship besides LeBron James, they would not be calling it half a championship. Y'all be using that. Y'all be trying to use that against him. If anybody but LeBron had won that shit in the bubble, y'all would not be saying it's half a championship. And I know
I'm still hurt by Miami Heat didn't win. I'm hurt. Let's not.
I know for a fact. Let's not do that. LeBron LeGoat.
Here's something I think about as well.
So look, here we go. Nah, it's the bubble. It don't count. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. If anybody but LeBron had won that, y'all know damn well you wouldn't be saying it don't count.
My Miami Heat should have won, man. Shout out to my Heat, man.
Shoot. About to clock in a few. All right. Be safe out there for work.
Appreciate you.
What was you saying, Perp? I apologize.
No, all good. I just think about sometimes when we think about Bryce, when we were talking about Bryce earlier, like there's a lot of rumored contention right now between LeBron and Jeanie Buss about that whole debacle with Bronny anyway, right? It's caused a rift between Bron and ownership. He may not even be with the Lakers next season.
Well, there's talk about him going to the Cavaliers now since James Harden got traded there.
Yeah, but think about it. It's based off of Bron kind of put pressure on them to bring Bronny in when they didn't want to. And now that he's in and the subpar play that he's had, they are at war right now with LeBron. And Jeanie, they used to be tight, her and LeBron.
Yeah.
Now you don't even see them together anymore.
Well, Jeanie don't own the team no more. She sold that joint.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying leading up to that, though.
Correct. You're right. And she was on record as saying that she felt like LeBron should have been a little more grateful in the fact that they drafted his son, and he was kind of acting like he deserved to be there. I'm like,
exactly. When we did you a solid favor.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I want to say this, man.
Say Harden going crazy right now.
I want to say this right now. You put Harden on the Cavaliers team, hey, y'all gonna have a problem, bro. The league gonna have a. I don't understand why the Clippers would even trade him. Listen, Listen, that's crazy to me, bro. The Cleveland Cavaliers got a chance to. I mean, they got a solid chance to come out the East now.
Well, I
They
mean,
got a
they're building into a super team, especially
that
if Braun goes back.
bruh. What they got right now, I'm talking about, bruh. Crazy. The Cleveland Cavaliers got a chance. And they may have a chance. I'm telling you this right now. They may have a chance to win it all. I'm saying that live.
So if you was in the NBA, right, and you wanted to be able to play for a chip, would you try to go through the West or through the East?
Go through the East.
Facts. Listen, I think personally, granted, like he's got one chip in the West, and that's once LeBron retires, like 10 to 15 years down, let's go 5 years. 5, 10, 15 years down the line, no one's going to necessarily care that he jumped around like that. It's no one's really going to care to that aspect. That being said, like the fact that he wanted to go out to the West for, what was it, better just opportunities outside of basketball. I mean, look, you LeBron James, you the face of the league. You was going to have better opportunities outside of basketball no matter where the hell you are, to be honest with you.
Yep.
But that being said, if you're talking about trying to play for more championships, you should have kept your ass right there in Cleveland or went somewhere else in the East.
Yeah, because if he had stayed with Cleveland, he could have built the rest of that team out around him the way he wanted.
Like to me, this whole notion of, you got to stay with one team and do it with one team and all that kind of stuff. Like, look, there's a reason why there's free agency. So if you have an opportunity to get with better teams, like this mentality from my perspective of, oh, you got to be here, you got to fight through and do it. Like, listen, that's all well and good, but the opinions of people don't get you to the chip.
Well, yeah,
because there's a lot of people who.
That's how they did 88, 89, though. That's why people say that. Though.
I know. Listen, it's different now.
Yeah,
it's different now. It ain't the same no more. To have that mentality, you end up getting out the NBA with no chips if you listen to how the quote unquote people want you to do it. You listen to them, you might not have no chips at all. And if you all remember, when he was in Cleveland the first time, that owner ain't care nothing. He ain't care nothing about putting a good surrounding cast around LeBron. That's why he left in the first place. Because there's some owners, they don't care about winning no championships. All they care about is being able to boost their ticket sales. Look at Jerry Jones with the Cowboys. He talks about going to the chip. He don't care about no championships. For him, it's a win so long as the Cowboys are being talked about, and that's all he cares. Merchandise sales, ticket sales, so long as that money's raining in, it don't matter.
Okay.
Let's see here. That's the same year Kobe died. The NBA wanted the last win. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I'm a Lakers fan. I can send you pics of me and Kobe. Okay.
That's dope, King.
I live in Boston, and every time Lakers come to town, I never miss a game. That's gotta be serious. The Lakers Celtics, that rivalry goes back decades.
Yep. The two most winning teams in NBA history.
He said it's funny when NBA players went on strike, LeBron wins the win. But why does that matter? I don't understand why that even matters, because if anybody but LeBron had won it, we wouldn't be trying to dog him for it. You know that for a fact. You got to remove your bias out of there. You know for a fact, like good, bad, or indifferent. If anybody else had won that chip, you would not be dogging him for it, and you know for a fact.
What up, Tiffany? We nothing but sneakerheads over here. We talk about sneakers and sports, man. We appreciate you being here, Tiffany.
James Harden is trash. Jay,
And listen to me.
if Mike had won, and there was only 66 games that year, would you really be sitting here saying, "Oh, well, it was only like 66 games in that regular season, so it don't count for Mike"? Would you be saying that? Keep it a bean with yourself. Would you be saying that for Mike?
So I'm gonna say this, man. What if Giannis won the bubble chip? I mean, to me, honestly, I don't really care if it was a bubble chip or not. I'm just gonna say honest, a win was a win. It don't matter. I think the best thing about the bubble spot, with that situation is that nobody had really home court advantage.
That's true.
Nobody had home court advantage. I'm just gonna give you guys my honest opinion on it. Like, I really don't care. It really doesn't bother me. What bothers me is, like I said, my Miami Heat, we lost. And King, you right. That's James Harden fails when it comes to the playoffs. You are right. That's his problem. Just like Chris Paul. Chris Paul always gets hurt at the wrong time year after year. That is what hurt him. But again, James Harden has some help now. James Harden has some help. And you know who I'm talking about, Donovan Mitchell. You talking about a beast, bruh. I'm telling you, y'all listen. I'm not saying they go. I'm telling you right now, Cleveland gonna be a problem. Cleveland about to be a major problem for everybody now in the East.
So, Jay, we haven't had a chance to talk about this. You've had a few days now since Sunday.
Okay.
I know where he's going.
What do you have to say about your Patriots?
Oh, what I do have to say is that your team was watching my team playing the Super Bowl. That's what I can say.
Oh, shit!
Wow!
I did not expect that.
Wow!
Wow! You jumped high for that one.
I mean, since we want to go there, I mean,
I'm clutching my pearls.
My team was sitting at home as last year's defending champions watching. My team has not been blown out in the Super Bowl. I don't know if you guys will ever see the Super Bowl again. Since you wanted to go there. Damn. I just was asking for your overall thoughts. I was trying to be cool, but since you wasn't, yes, I was. I wasn't laughing. Hold on. I wasn't laughing. I wasn't smiling because I said to you then, I said to you, I said, look, Jay, I think Seattle's defense is a little too strong. I said, I know the Patriots have played good defense as well, but I felt like Seattle's defense was a way too strong, and it showed up on Sunday.
Hey, Jay.
It showed up and showed out.
Right before you got on, Where Your Kicks was talking about how Diddy was sitting at the sideline right behind your team, right, with the baby oil, because that's what they needed, because the way they got ran through on Super Bowl Sunday was just it was a porno. I'm just saying. So I think your response, sir, was appropriate, sir. I'm clutching my pearls.
I'm gonna say this, man.
I got no dog in this fight. That's
this bad. Motherfucker. I wasn't even gonna go at him. I wasn't even gonna go with your boy today. I was trying to be chill. I said to myself too. I said, nah.
Hey, chat.
Keep it real with Jay. But since Jay wanted to attack me, since Jay wanted to attack, that's all right. See, it's like who gets on here? Penny Hardaway gets on here all the time and goes, man, I hate when you and Jay be arguing. I was thinking, you know what? Let's try to have some harmonious lives. Let me leave Jay home. But what's Jay going to do? He might as well taking his glove off and just smack me across the face. Just like he did with them damn phone posits, yo. He did that to you with the phone posits.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you damn well did. I was trying to be nice. I said, Jay, let's see about maybe we could do a trade of some kind or something.
Yo,
I was like,
shout out Sneaker
have you-
Tyler for the 15-month membership re
Appreciate you, Sneaker Tyler.
Let's go.
yeah, see, look at y'all changing the subject right now. I was
Salute, fam. Salute.
changing the subject. That's okay.
Oh, you two are hilarious.
That's okay.
So, where are your kicks?
Yes.
You said, Jay, give me a second. You said, Jay, let's
I'm
do
ready.
a trade or something. I said, no trade, cash. No, I want to trade. Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and trade him for something else then, you know.
Is that what I said? Is that how I said it?
Absolutely.
Is that how I said it? That's not how I said it.
So for the chat, we want to know what sneaker were you looking to trade though? Were your kicks?
Well, he'd have to go after something from me.
No, that doesn't answer the question. What did you have in the back of your mind of what you were willing to trade?
Honestly, if I missed out on the union joints, him getting the unions, we make a trade on the unions. Because I felt like the value was going to probably even out to begin with.
Okay.
The union frag joints.
Ooh.
That's what I was really thinking to myself.
Look at Jay's face.
That's what I was thinking.
Look at Jay's face.
You know, that's what I was thinking to myself.
Yeah, but you didn't say what?
You know, and you said no trade. You wasn't even going to hear me out on it. You was like, I don't want to do no trade. You didn't ask me silhouette. You're right.
So chat.
The point is,
we have the
point is
the Stranger Things phone posits.
But see, I'm not. Jay's the phone posit fan, so that's going to carry more value towards him than it is to me.
Yeah, because
regardless of that resale price, and the frag union joints is going to carry more weight to me than it's going to carry towards Jay. Jay like ones, but he ain't on the same level as I am when it comes to the love for him.
Yeah, but are we looking at a balanced trade though? And that's me being.
I would say I'm probably losing out, in my opinion, on it because I feel the phone posits are going to be a lot harder to come by than the frag union joints. Now, if you don't think that's true, correct me if I'm wrong.
Ooh, I don't know.
If you think the phone posit Stranger Things are going to be on the same level cop as the union frags, let me know.
Well, I mean, they're definitely going to be lower pairs of the Stranger Thing phones than the Union frags. I mean, we can all agree on that. So then that's a asterisk right there. Now, what the overall composite value is going to look like once the dust settles, that's where you find your value and your balance. But we won't know that until we have a full-blown release.
You're right. But based on what I just said, Jay, look, Jay's thinking. Jay's thinking.
All right.
Jay's thinking right now.
The wheels are turning.
Jay's thinking right now. But see, Jay, did you try on an 11.5 yet?
I haven't had time.
See?
But I know I can wear it. I mean, it's not like okay, you know.
See? Look at see? Look at that. Look at that. I told you. I told y'all.
Wait.
I told y'all.
You said Jacob wear 11.5?
I told y'all he was gonna start. See, he was gonna start salivating at that deal. You want to talk about a juicy deal?
It has potential.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Now, well, do y'all feel like what size is that?
It's 11.
Okay.
Yeah, almost 11.
Do y'all feel like the trade I'm proposing? Am I correct? Am I correct on the fact that the foam posit is probably going to be a harder cop than the red, white, and blue Union frag?
Yeah, I agree with that because it's way lesser pairs. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'd be losing out in that aspect. Now, that being said, if I cop them at retail, okay, and Jay, we'll just work something else out.
Yeah, you may have to sweeten the deal.
Okay.
You know,
well, I'm looking at it as if I take that L, I'm guaranteed. Here's the thing: I am guaranteed the Stranger Thing phone posits. For y'all that don't understand this, I have a golden ticket from Better Generation from when I hit on the Tokyo 5s. Now, according to them, my pair just happened to be stolen, right, off the truck. That's their story to me.
Allegedly.
That's their story to me. That being said, they gave me a golden ticket, and I was able to get it extended out through the end of this month because I knew All-Star Weekend was coming. Pause. That being said, I asked for a list of shoes that were going to be releasing. I forgot what the date was at the time, but they had the Kobe 3Ds on there. They had the Foamposite Stranger Things, and then pretty much everything else was going to be a shoe that was going to be a GR release.
Levi's.
Oh, the Levi's was on there
The
too.
Levi
Right.
threes, yeah.
The blue and the black pair was there because I definitely was like,
that's a tough one. I forgot about those.
But I said, you know what? There's this man right here, Jay Elevate. I said, I have a way to not be selfish and possibly help my man out.
Oh no.
I did. I saw the Stranger Thing phone pot and I said, damn, I know Jay really wants that pair. And it'd be dope if I could help him get it.
Jeez.
But then he tried to spit in my face twice now. Twice you spat in my face now.
And slapped you with the white glove? How dare you, sir?
He did. Sacre bleu. Okay.
So, let's do this, right? Let's talk about your Air Jordan 1 Fragment Unions. We're talking about the High OG Varsity Red.
Okay.
You wear size 11 and a half in
11 and a half or
1.
12. 11 and a half or 12. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm cool with whatever's,
11 and a half is 596 and the size 12 is 586. Currently right now, let's talk about the white and blue pair. 11 and a half is 1351 and the size 12 is 1301. Okay.
I was focused on the red, white, and blue.
But just hear me. No, but just hear me.
Okay, keep going.
Because and yes, Too Crucial World, yes, bro. Why not go for them all? I'm really trying to get the white and black pair, to be quite frank with you. That is the best pair in my opinion. Okay. Let's talk about the strangers. Let's talk about the Stranger Things, right?
Okay.
I'm pulling this up right now, chat, on the live.
11 and a half is 435 right now on GOAT.
Okay.
Now, real quick, chat, just so you understand, having the golden ticket, they said that they would send me an invoice for the same size that I missed out on. So I can't change the size and get Jay his actual 11. It has to be the same size that I went for. So that was kind of like the parameter to the golden ticket. But 435 for the 11 and a half on GOAT.
Correct.
Go ahead.
435, right?
Okay.
So we're in the same ballpark figure.
Okay.
Right? We're in the same ballpark figure. Okay.
Now, I do think, again, I do think, like we were talking about earlier, Jay, that the red, white, and blue pair is definitely going to go down in price. But I think, I think that'd be a good trade.
I think that would be a good trade.
Okay.
Right? And to be quite frank with you, what if you hit on them and I hit on them? You gonna want to double up here?
Nah. Well, I'm still gonna work something out. I'm still gonna work something out with you, Jack. What you gonna do if you hit on the Stranger Things?
Honestly, bro,
on a double up pair, like
I would
double up on your 10s. Okay,
I would.
Let's put it. I'm gonna put it to you like this, Jay. Come hella high water, that pair I'm getting from Better Generation is Jay Elevate's pair. How you like that?
Damn.
How you like that? That's a guarantee. I put my name on it.
That's great, but we ain't solidified a contract.
I'm just letting you know.
Well,
I'm
what
just letting
solidifies
you
the
know.
contract, though? And again, I'm speaking
I
from
mean,
an
how much more? Listen, you know for a fact I'm getting them. That's number one. I just told you on live, it's your pair. Correct?
This is what you said.
Okay. So I ain't going to back out on you just because I hit on you. Yeah. You right. You got me on that. I'm not going to go back on my word just because I hit for retail on Union Frag. Now it may end up being a different shoe, but still, that's what I'm looking at right now. Because I don't think I'm getting them for retail.
You don't think so?
Listen,
I feel good. I feel good about it.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay, I'll tell you this right. For as many people that hit on the undefeated fours, who ended up having to buy them joints resale? Derek. So it ain't a guarantee. And look, until them joints make it to my doorstep, it ain't a win. Until it makes it to my doorstep.
That's true.
Must defeat the final boss.
So
that's true. That's true.
That being said, guys. That being said, for those y'all tapped in right now, we definitely appreciate y'all being a part of this live. And look, we've been on here. I know, Jay, you just got with us around 8 o'clock. Perp, I appreciate you tapping in. Jay, I appreciate you guys tapping in. We got a big weekend coming up.
Yes, Sirski.
Got some reviews to do. Valentine's Day weekend, All-Star weekend. Jay, are you available to go live at least on Sunday for the All-Star game? I know someone was talking to us about slam dunk contest.
That was Jay. That was Jay. It depends on what time I get. Well, yeah, it depends on what time I get back from Miami.
Oh, that's right. You're gonna be in Florida this weekend. My side of Florida. I know my side of Florida. My side.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back on the best side of
Florida. Look, Saturday, I ain't got nothing for you. Depending on what time you go back Sunday, I may be able to see you before you go back.
Yeah, Saturday he gonna be Chef Bro ID.
Yeah, your boy got big things to do on Saturday.
Pause. Yeah. It's all good.
Big things to do.
It's all good, man. I got a lot going on down there anyway. I'll let y'all know.
On the hip thrusters, on the military press.
I just caught that. Hey, yo, hip thrusters is wild.
Hey,
is wild.
Find out your joint. Listen, this is what you do. You find out your joint's weight, right? Put it on the bar and add an extra 20 pounds at least. Okay, right? Hit you a good, 5 sets of 10 to 15 of them joints. You gotta get yourself ready. You gotta get yourself ready. You can't be hitting them with this quick pump nonsense, bro.
Listen, chat. If you notice, this is what Where Your Kicks did.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lift them up. I'm gonna have that joint like Simba right here, bro.
Turn to the side. Turn to the side. Where Your Kicks? Turn to the side. Turn to the side.
What side? This one?
That's what he's gonna be saying.
Hey, y'all see all them chin hairs, man? All that drippage. Right. That's from all that drippage.
Hey, all the moist meat.
That's when I need to go back for some extra flavor.
Oh my God. Listen, we know Where Your Kicks is on this weekend, chat. We hopefully you all have some fun things lined up too. And real quick, before we capstone here, shout out to Jay Elevate. Where Your Kicks. I don't think I've even told you this story. So we had BT. BT always rocks in with us or whatever. And I've been trying to knock down the Nigel Sylvester, Jordan 1 lows for him for literally 2 months. Have not been able to find him in his size. Jay Elevate threw on the cape and came through with his size, and he gave him a hell of a juicy deal. So, chat, when I tell you we are all about community, if we can't help you cop, and you can't help you cop, don't worry. If none of us cop, none of us cop. One of us cop, we all cop. So be very vocal about the things that you all are looking to cop. And if you're not able to cop it on your own, drop us a line in the chat. We may be able to help you. I mean, where your kicks has come through, Jay Elevates come through, Mr. Thing Impossible's come through. I've come through. We've all come through it at some given point in time. So,
facts.
Community.
Facts. Yeah, I've helped out quite a few people, man.
Yep.
Seeker Tyler, I've helped out. Ken Norton, I've helped out. I think.
Yep.
You know,
I feel like somebody helped out Midas too.
I think that was Derek. Maybe.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
So
What you got, Jay? Oh, real quick, who's going for the 10s tomorrow?
What
Not
up,
me.
Victor?
The hydrangeas.
I'm a 10 fan, but
They
I'm
look
passing.
clean.
They
Jay,
do
look
look like
clean,
color.
man.
Can't go wrong. Purple.
That color give me Easter vibes, man.
It does. Pastel.
Yeah.
It's almost like a shade lighter than my dot right now.
Yeah.
A couple shades. Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 shades.
They clean, Jay. I don't know. They clean.
Victor, I'm a 10 fan, bro, but I'm passing up on these hydrangeas. I'm gonna leave it for the ladies.
Hey, extended sizes. Remember, Sneakers app.
Facts.
What you got, Jay, before we close on out, bro?
Chat, listen, man. Honestly, without y'all, this is not possible, man. Ohio, what's up, family? If you guys are interested in certain kicks, I told you guys, hit me up on IG, because if I don't want it, I'm gonna go for the sneakers for you guys. And listen, it's not resale, it's only for retail. I told you I'm trying to help as many people as I can cop sneakers this year. So again, if you are interested, sub up to your boy, sub up to me on IG. If I'm not going for the kick, I will go for you in your size. Like, share, subscribe for that real sneaker content. Oh, you know the mod.
What?
Damn.
I love it.
Somebody ready for Valentine's weekend, bro.
Yes, sir.
Somebody ready. It kind of like he got a squeak going on, like he needs some WD-40 with that joint. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta listen. You gotta put the towels behind the headboard, bro. So don't be knocking in the wall like that.
No, man, that's the beauty behind it. That's the beauty behind it.
And see, you got dents in the sheetrock.
Damn. Jackhammer. That jackhammer status.
Rob
Yeah.
said, I'm going for about 5 shoes in addition to the Air Max I grabbed today. Salute to you, Rob Zen08 family.
All right, guys. That being said, man, listen, this Saturday, 9 a.m., catch us One Pair at a Time podcast, special edition, Valentine's Weekend Live. We got going on, All-Star Weekend Live. I'm going to tell y'all right now, though, hard stop at 10:30 for me. So I don't know if Derek going to be around. Jay, have you upgraded your StreamYard yet?
No, I'm going to be on my phone.
Oh, yeah. Well, it don't
I'm
matter.
going to be on my phone.
That don't matter. But that being said, damn, they don't open till 11. Fuck. I gotta wait till JD Sport open at 11 o'clock to pick up my damn shoes. Damn. You need to open.
I'm gonna pick them up here on Sunday when I get back.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be down there waiting on the joint to open. I'm gonna go down there in front of JD.
Open up the door.
Yeah,
Out in
open
the
that shit
wild.
up, bro. Yeah.
Wild.
Now I'm trying to figure out how to do it because I need to have my $20 coupon ready too. So I might have to have both phones working somehow.
There you go.
You know you can triple stack as well, right? In store.
What, at JD Sport?
Yes,
Ooh.
sir.
Oh, we have to talk about that offline and let me know.
Ooh.
And then we'll bring y'all that information too to let you guys know how you can triple stack at JD Sport.
Absolutely. I was telling Jay about it a few weeks ago. I did it.
Because remember, I was doing that double stack at Foot Locker and Champs.
Yep. Now you can do it at JD. You can triple up.
All right. That being said, guys, like I said, man, Saturday, catch us One Pair at a Time podcast. Make sure you sub up to myself and Jay Elevate. We will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.